have you got a backup quarterback yet? I know you like Chapman, but
Yeah, you know what? I think Chapman's still our backup quarterback. When you got a freshman, he's very talented. We are very, very pleased with the ability of our freshman quarterback. But the question now becomes, can you redshirt him? Can you redshirt him? Do you really need to put him in that situation? The great thing is, because we only have 3 quarterbacks on scholarship, you've got to rep 3 no matter what. So what you might hope is that he gets all the reps of a third-teamer, but you don't have to put him in a game. But he's very close to what we're looking for. We're very comfortable with all 3 quarterbacks. But right now, I think Devon Chapman right there is doing fine.
What expectations, if any, do you have for your defense this year?
Our standards have already been set. We have to do better than we did last year.
Now the question is, given
Our expectations are high, our standards have been set high, and we're going to just next man up, and we're going to. Is it going to be easy to beat what we did last year? But why can't we? Who says we can't?
is the linebacker position a concern right now?
Yes and no. How about that for an answer? Yes, because they're young. No, because there's a lot of talent and potential, which doesn't win games. But they've really come a long way from the spring, and now they got a lot to learn last year from 3 people that were really intelligent, and we'll show up. And the thing that has to go is that the line's got to pick up the slack, and if they do even better than they did last year, that will create different blocking things. Yeah.
What's the strength this year?
Well, everybody says it's the secondary, and because we do have an awful lot back there, and I agree with it. I mean, we have 4 corners that are really good football players, and they've been around for a while. And but to make it all go, no matter what, no matter when you start, the line's the group that got to set the tone. If they'll set the tone, everybody's going to be good.
Realistically, what are your expectations going into the season now? After
I mean, when you're talking about realistic expectations, our players expect to be able to win every football game. Our players want to go out there and try to win them all. Right now, we've got a team we got some teams that are favored and some that we're favored. But I do believe this team has the talent to compete with our conference, and that's what our team does. We're going to take them one at a time. We've got to win our first game before we ever get to our second game, and we've got to play 4 before we ever get to our conference. But because of bowl games and because of the way things are, every game is critical to our success in reaching our goals. Right now, as we get now down to the last 8 days before our first game, we're thinking about nothing but VMI.